Good morning everyone, this is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle that's been in my queue for a while, and when I opened the puzzle to record it, I realised this puzzle has obviously been done by cracking the cryptic, so I'm a little bit worried about how hard it's going to be, because, this puzzle's had 13,500 solves, so yeah, this puzzle was done by CTC. So I don't know when it was done, and I'm sorry if you've already seen this and you're bored with this puzzle. I have an entire back catalogue of over 850 daily videos, plus bonus playlists and everything, which I link to below. So if you're looking for something on my channel that you haven't seen before, go check out one of those. But if you go to the homepage of my channel, it'll have a For You section, which will show you puzzles that you haven't seen before. This is definitely one where it's been in my queue. It was highly recommended, so I'm going to give it a shot. So Hypertension by Michael Lefkowitz. I've not done a Michael Lefkowitz puzzle before, so we will have a look. So normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Silent killer. Digits in a cage sum to the number in the cell pointed at by the cage's northwest corner. Digits cannot repeat within a cage. So cage's northwest corner. So like top left corner. So does that mean if there's an arrow pointing at the top left corner? No. Example. There's an example. I don't put the example above because it takes too much room, but it is in the puzzle rules and it'll be in the description. Example, row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2 shows the sum of the upper leftmost cage. Oh, okay. Okay, I think you could have put a cosmetic thing in to indicate that, like just a little line that went sort of from here to here would have done it. So just if there'd been just a little line that went from like this, just a tiny little line here to mark it or something, I think would have been good. But anyway, not a big issue. So what it's saying is this cell is the sum of those 3 digits. Okay, that's cool. So this cell is the sum of those, this cell is the sum of those, that is that. Okay, now, silent little killer. A cell with an arrow shows the sum of the digits on the arrow's diagonal. So this cell is the sum of those digits. This cell is that cell because it's the sum of that. This cell is the sum of those digits. Okay, I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So we know that this is 3 different digits because digits cannot repeat within a cage, blah, blah, blah. So this is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. This is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. But I don't think that's the start. This is a very long diagonal. I think that's where I want to look. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. So this is 8 or 9. Except this cell is restricted because this is a minimum 3. So this is a 9 because this can't be 1, 2 because this cell here can't be a 2 because then these would both have to be 1. So 1, 3, 1, 2 is 4 plus 3 is 7, and then I've got 2 more digits. So these both have to be 1s. This has to be a 3, this has to be a 1, and this is a 1, 2. But in order for this 3 sum to work, this is 1 plus 2, which means this is 1 and this is 2. That's a really nice break-in, okay? Really well telegraphed by the very long diagonal. Okay, so what comes next? 1 is in one of those 2 digits. I can't put 1 there because that would put 1 there and that's broken. So this is a 1, which puts 1 in one of those. Okay. Now, I can't put a 1 in this cage anymore. So I can't put 1 in this cage, and these are 3 different digits. So these are 2, 3, 4, summing to 9. Now, is it this diagonal or is it this cage? Because this cage is now under pressure because this can't be a 6 because this would be 2, 3 and these would both be 4. If this is 7, these would be 2, 4 and these would both be 3. So this is 8. Oh, it can't be 9. So this is an 8. And these have to sum to 7. And they can't be 3, 4 and they can't be 1, 6. So they can't be 1, 6. So they're 2, 5. These are 2, 5. 2 comes out of here. This becomes a 2. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. So this is 2 or 5 because that sums to that, and the 2 here makes this the 5, which means this is the 5 and this is the 2. This is glorious. And now it's going to be this because that's been pushed up, as has this. Oh, this is cool. So this digit is a minimum 3. This digit is a minimum 3. So these sum to a minimum 6. So this is 1 and 2, and these are both 3s because 6 plus 3 is 9. And the 2 here makes this the 1 and this the 2, and the 3 here makes that the 4. Everything is just forced. If this was solved by CTC, they must have done this in like 2 minutes. Because this is just so fast. There is now a 2 in this cage. So what's next? I've done this cage, I've done this cage, I've done this cage, I've done this cage. Now, this diagonal is under some pressure, but is it under enough? Because this at minimum 2. Actually, there is a fair bit of pressure here. Now, if I don't put a 2 here, because this is a maximum of 8. If I don't put a 2 here, this becomes 4, 5. This would be a 0, 9, and that just doesn't work. So there is a 2 here, and there's no 2 here. So this is a 2. Okay, so that's a 2. One of these is a 2 now by Sudoku. Now, these now have to sum to a maximum of 6 because this... So the minimum here is 4. And the minimum here is 2. And the maximum here is 8. So that is 4 and 2 and 8. That, again, it's just completely forced. Man, whoever... And this is an 8 because this sums to this. Whoever solved this from CTC must have just done this in 2 minutes. So 8 has to be one of these 3, but I can't put an 8 into a 3-cell cage that sums to a single digit. So 8 is in one of those 2. The maximum I can put in here is 6. So what have I not done? I've not done this cage. I've not done this cage. But this is a maximum of 7 now. So if this is 2, 3, this would be 5. So it can't be 2, 3. 2, 4, 6. 2, 5, 7. They're the only possibilities. Sudoku. Let's do more Sudoku. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1 is in one of those 2. Okay, 2's. 2's down here. 2 is right there. Oh, this 2 looks down saying that's not the 2. This is the 2, so this is the 1. And now I can't put a 1 in this cage. So this is a 3, 4. This is a 9, which puts 9 in one of those 2. And the 3, 4 is not resolved, unfortunately. But 9 is in one of those 2, which means this is under pressure. Well, these sum to 2. But this... Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the minimum there is 6, but the maximum there is 8, and this is already 2. So this is 6 and 8. And these are 7, 8, 9. And there's an 8, 9 in that row. So that's the 7. The 7 comes out of those. The 8 makes that the 9 and that the 8. I could have used that 9 to do it as well. This is not a 9 anymore. So what haven't I done? Oh, the 7 makes this 6, which makes this 4. I think the only thing I haven't done is this now. So what could it be? So 2 and 3 would make this 5. I can't do 2, 4. 2, 5 would make this 7. 2, 6 would make this 8. 2, 7 would make this 9. Oh, I can't do 2, 7, 9 either because of the 9 in the column. So these are the only possibilities. Okay, more Sudoku. How often do I say that? Oh, the 4 looks down, making this the 3 and this the 4. 6 is now right here. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. There's no 8 there. So what's in this column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. So there's a 9 up here. 5, 7, 9. That's not it. Four is in one of those 2. This triple, 4, 5, 6. So that's the 4. And this is Sudoku, like most of the logic is done. So as again, whoever in CTC did this must have done this in seconds. Oh, where's 4 in this row? That is the 4, because I can't put 4 in this box. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Which is remarkable. There's no 9 there. Three in this column. It's not in any of those. It's not in any of those. It's not there. That's a 3. That's now a 3, which puts 3 in one of those two. Okay. This triple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Well, there's no 8 down here. So this is the 8. The 5, 7 means these, well, that's where the 1 goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6, which makes that a 7, that a 5. There's no 7 in either of those. That's a 6, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. There's no 8 in either of those. So that's the 8. This is a 6, 9 pair. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 7. So these are 4 and 7. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Ah, my scanning is letting me down. Oh, this row is missing a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. There's no 9 in either of those. So that's the 9. This is a 5, 7. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah, 4, 6. These are 4 and 6. And the 4 here makes this the 6 and this the 4. The 3 is in one of those two. Oh, this 5 makes this the 3. So there's no 5 in those. That's the 5. This is a 7, 9 pair now, except I can't put 9 there. 7, 9, which makes this 6, which puts 3 in the corner. That was inevitable for a CTC feature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There's no 9 there. This is the 9, so this is the 6, so this is the 7, this is the 9. The 7 looks down, making that the 5 and that the 7, which looks up, making that the 6 and that the 5. The 5 looks across, making that the 7 and that the 5. The 5 looks down, making that the 7, taking 7 out of those. The 8 looks across, making that the 5, that the 5 and that the 8. There's no 4 or 5 there, so that's the 7, which makes that the 4 and that the 5. The 4 makes that the 7, which makes that the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 go in. I'll use that 8 to make that the 6 and that the 8. 10 minutes 32. Beautiful puzzle. Whoever solved that by CTC must have done that in like 6 minutes, because if I can do it in 10, like, I happily publish puzzles. Like, you see me do it all the time. Like, every couple of weeks, I'll publish a coffee break puzzle, which is I solve in like 10, 15 minutes. But I'm not after watch time. I'm not doing this for financial. So my videos, I'll regularly post something. 'Cause they make videos under 15 minutes make no money. They just make no money. So, but I don't care. But I can't imagine CTC, because CTC do this for a living. So a 15-minute video just isn't going to get published. So I don't understand. It makes no sense to me how this puzzle would get featured on their channel. Wow. But it's a beautiful puzzle. So it should be. I wish they would do more puzzles like this. But, I mean, the fact that they don't means more for me. But, yeah, I'm going to have to go check and see, because this surely would have been an under 10-minute solve. Because just beautiful puzzle, though. Thank you, Michael Lefkowitz, for the puzzle. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And as always, good luck with your solving.